Hi, Gamers Paradise. It is me, the infamous Jackie B, your favorite orger. Everybody loves Jackie, right? I am so excited to be playing Gamers Paradise this season. This year has been a pretty slow year for orgs for me. Last year I played like 10 back to back. Like literally some of them were even like overlapping by a couple days. I always said I never wanted to play more than one game at the same time. So I'm still really hard on that rule, but this year I've only played one org so far. It's already July. So yeah, so here's my second org, and I may only play one more for the year, which is like, what? This year I decided to take my time and learn a little bit more about org. I'm actually doing production for the first time in an org while this game is going on, but I am such a flake and it's so bad, and I just realized, hey Gwen girl, we'll see what happens. I just wanted to make a quick pre-game confessional because I saw someone else do it in the game I'm prodding, and I was like, that's a really good idea. So I can share with some of the viewers as well as production kind of what my mind is doing and what I'm kind of expecting from this game. Y'all have kind of thrown a wrench at my game by also casting my husband, so we'll see. We'll see. To talk about my gamer tag and kind of like where I was coming from with that and a lot of my strategy, and also kind of how this game is different from all other games that I have ever played. So by the time you all get this video, I hope I will have put out my social media announcement, but Sean and I are pregnant. Yes, honey, we are pregnant with our second child together. We have one together. His name is Jackson. He's 4.5 years old. Jackson is my co-star. Like in every org I've ever played, people in the cast have met him, have, you know, heard his TED talk about how the solar system is formed. I don't think Jackson has been in Sean's gameplay, but Jackson is a very important part of my gameplay. I think in perception, Jackson was actually in my intro video, which was his premiere. He does all the challenges with me, all the competitions. I actually have him test some of them out with me. By the time this video comes out, I'll be 12 weeks pregnant, which means I am in my 3rd month of pregnancy. That means I'm almost out of the first trimester. The first trimester is ghetto. I do not like it here. I am sick all the time. I am sleepy all the time. My moodiness is out of this world. I can't wait to get to the 2nd trimester. I think that's probably why I was like, yeah, I can do this game because it'll be in my 2nd trimester. But the thing is, I have never played an org pregnant. So I have no clue what to expect, which is why I chose the gamer tag, be gentle, I'm pregnant. So there's a couple things that was going on in my mind. I had another choice which would have been really funny, but I thought about this. I've played a lot of orgs, and a lot of people tell me that I'm so lovable and likable, and that I am also a threat because of my social abilities. Well, let me tell you things that happen during pregnancy that don't happen during your normal life. You are forgetful, you are tired, you are moody, you are like hungry when you're hungry, you gotta pee when you gotta pee, and you're not as available as you normally are. And when I say you, I mean me. So, which is why I don't know what to expect. Either they're gonna be terrified, they're not gonna know what to expect from me, and they're gonna think that I'm gonna be a wild card, or they're gonna be over the top gentle, and they're gonna be like, we don't wanna cause you any stress. We don't wanna do this. Oh my gosh, we don't talk about Bruto. I decided that putting that up as my gamer tag would be like a hard block. Like, okay, you don't know what you're gonna get with me. Because I don't know what I'm gonna get with me, right? One day, I may wake up, I may feel like $1,000,000. I may feel like sitting in all of the Discord chats. I may be on all the Discord videos. And then the next day, I may want the room to be dark and me to be in the bed asleep. I plan on using my pregnancy as my strategy. I plan on using that as oh, I'm not gonna try for this HOH, honey. No, I'm not even gonna. But then, if it's a good day, and it's a power veto competition, and I know I'm gonna get all the terminology as soon as we get the game terms, but for right now, I'm using Big Brother terminology. But if I, come to a power veto ceremony or something, power veto challenge, I may give my all to it, especially if it's something that I know I can physically, mentally, and emotionally handle. But for the most part, everyone will think, oh, well, she might just be easy. She might be just an easy layup. But none of them will see the sneak attack of me knowing every conversation that is happening. That is one of my strengths that I've had in every game that I have ever played, is that I do find a way to know a lot of information without having to be in a powerful position, without having to be, head of household or having to be the one that's immune or whatever. I still figure out a way to find out all of the tea. I call them tea time sessions. There's a lot that's in my life, and I refuse to quit an org. But I figured if I use this gamer tag, this might kind of up the ante for me and make it a little bit harder to play, per se. Like, I might have to prove myself to people, or it might make me an instant target. So then that way, I can get out the way so that way my husband can be successful. This will be his first Big Brother formatted game, and I'm excited to see him play. I will always root him on. 1, because we need that money. 2, because I think he would be way better at a Big Brother formatted game than a Survivor game. I told him, and this is really what I think about a Big Brother game, and this is how I approached my first Big Brother game in March, is that when you go into Big Brother, it's like a giant merge. I told him, I was like, you are as strong as your social game. Go talk to all people, everyone, and no holds barred. You are not limited. You are not restricted. Go talk. So I think that he will thrive really well in this environment, and I am hoping for his W. Look, I might not even make it to jury this time because of this parasite that is on the inside of me sucking my life force. I've already lost 5 pounds, okay? Because y'all threw this wrench in my game, Sean is a part of my game as well. And I have to be strategic with him. Not that we're not a good partnership. In real life, we are the bomb partnership. When it comes to taking care of our child, managing our household, we are the bomb together. When we travel, we go to some of the most amazing places together as a family. We are bomb.com. But in this game, there's going to be some twists and turns, and there's going to be people who are going to think that we are a threat because we're married. I'm like, the only threat that we have is that we can talk about game in unique places. That's our only threat level. So those are kind of my things. Those are kind of my strategies. I'm kind of like, I want to go all in, but health-wise, I might not be able to. There was an endurance challenge in Perception that I did, and my watch said that my heart rate got up to 120. I cannot do that this time. Also, during that time, I was drinking an energy drink called Alani Nu. I loved it. I was standing for it. But it sent me to the hospital because I kept having palpitations and my heart rate kept staying elevated above 110. So I'm not doing that this time. When I'm sleepy, she goes to sleep. Also, my work schedule is different because of the pregnancy. During all the orgs I've ever played, my work schedule has been like 3 p.m. to like 1 a.m. or 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. So I was up late at night. So I was able to take advantage of speaking to some of the international players, and I was up late at night. No, baby. I have a strict bedtime of 9:30, and I do not wake up until 7. I will probably be eating on every single video, every single competition, every single eviction. I will just be eating. Always be drinking water. I will always have to pee. This game is gonna be way different than any other game that I have played. I'm not a quitter. If I get a doctor's note, I think that's the only thing that will pull me is Medivac. If I have to go to the doctor, and the doctor is like, Jackie, your heart rate's a little elevated, your stress level, your stress test, you failed it, what's going on? If the doctor says, all right, you gotta cut it out, then I will be medically evacuated from the game. But that is the only way that I'm getting out this game. So I'm interested to see. I hope I make it to the jury. That's at least, like, that's the minimum, right? I hope I'm someone's late game draft pick. I want Sean to win. I mean, I would love to win, but I want Sean to win. I think Sean is a great competitor. He has a lot of nobility about him. I see a winner in him, and I want him to go all the way. And whatever I have to do to help him get all the way, I will do. But also, I want to win too. I'm going to keep reiterating that I do want to win too. I have not won one. I've gotten up to third place in an Oregon. That's the closest that I've gotten. Let's go. Let's play. Wish me luck. And while I'm in this game, you all get to go on this pregnancy journey with me too. We'll probably be finding out the gender before the end of the seasons. I'm big girl energy. I got pink nails. Big girl energy over here. We have a son already, so I want a daughter. And that's it. That's all I have to say. Thanks again for inviting me to play. Yeah, this is going to be fun. This is just going to be a fun, wild ride. I cannot wait. Gamers Paradise Season 2. Watch this.